The crude oil prices jumped on Monday as US-Iran negotiations collapsed in Islamabad and President Donald Trump renewed strike threats against Tehran. The international crude oil market soared following the inconclusive talks between the Iranian regime and the Trump administration. The latest data showed that WTI crude futures surged as much as 9.3% to above $105 per barrel on Monday, rebounding from last week's losses as geopolitical tensions escalated. The US blockade of the Strait of Hormuz, effective from 10 a.m. Eastern Time, followed unsuccessful negotiations with Iran in Pakistan. The closure of this critical shipping route has driven sharp increases in oil and gas prices, heightening inflation risks and concerns over the global growth. Meanwhile, Saudi Arabia restored full capacity on its east-west pipeline to the Red Sea and resumed the output from the Manifa field, offering some supply-side support. Meanwhile, Brent crude oil also went up by 7.60%, reaching $102.438 per barrel. The rise in the crude oil prices indicate that geopolitical tensions have increased the uncertainty in the market regarding the energy supplies, which has raised the investors' concern and price rise. Notably, the announcement of a 2-week ceasefire between the Iran and the United States on the night of April 7th had brought much-needed relief to the crude, gas and financial markets across the world. However, the relief was short-lived as talks between Iran and US in Islamabad ended without a deal. Market uncertainty has again increased after failure of US-Iran talks. Trump's threat of US Navy's intervention in the Strait of Hormuz has further aggravated the situation. Around 20% of global oil passes through the strategic waterway, which has been closed by Iran following the military strikes by US and Israel. On April 7th, the crude oil price was hovering around $117 per barrel. However, after the ceasefire was announced, the prices fell. The prices reached $91 per barrel on April 11th. However, after the talks between Iran and the US in Islamabad ended without a deal, the prices soared again.